Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to Azeroth, and welcome back to Elandril, the Night Elf Druid on Mirage Raceway EU. Hope you are all doing very well today. In the last video that I put up, I believe would have been the channel update. Well, it wasn't really a channel update, it was just a little update. We were talking about the schedule, but we also mentioned that we now have a guild. Woohoo! And we actually have a few... Well, just now I've had someone whisper, Win, who is a viewer, whispered and said, let me find it. Someone across your channel yesterday, really loving it. Can I join your guild too? And now she or he is part of the guild. Lovely, as well as Jemmy Wow, who is a fellow content creator. They've joined as well. So we've got a lovely little community going, and yeah, it's been lovely. Most of the people are non-viewers. We just made the guild, me and my wife, Kirst, just as like we wanted to build like a little leveling community, and that's what we're doing. We're called Honor Bounds. There is our cool tabard, and yeah, come join us. I'm currently being attacked by a bird while typing in guild chat. Let's jump into cat form. Now, you may notice in the top right there, a dragon's face. As you can see, I was in Stormwind doing some stuff, and we got the Dragon Slayer buff. So we're like super critty, range attack powers high. It just means, like, as you can see, look, this Dust Devil's level 19, yellow mob. And apart from getting caught in that, we absolutely just decimated him. Now, guys, you're going to be really, really proud of me. Look at this. Leather weighing 59, skinning 75 out of 150. I literally just took like an hour off camera, went to Elwyn, decimated the wildlife there, skinned them all, and I've been making stuff. I'd been too long, I'd just been messing about, talking about professions and not doing anything about it, so that is what we have done. I'm going to keep skinning things, and keep making things. Yeah, and hopefully now that we're at like a better level with it, we can keep things, keep on top of it. So at the moment, I'm looking at making these embossed leather gloves. We'll be doing that for a while. And right now, we're heading down to Westfall Lighthouse. We're going to go do these quests down here. Might be not a super long episode. Maybe it might just be this, depending on how slow or quickly we get through it. But yeah, met some lovely people in the guild. There's no like super high levels. It's all just people wanting to, you know, just level a character and have a nice time, and that's what it is. It's a nice vibe. And every so often I just send out this little macro to find some new recruits. Right, so Keeper of the Flame. The night in the Lighthouse Keeper's family died. The night the Lightkeeper's family died was horrible. I watched helpless as old Merkai led the attack, but what's done is done, and now my concern is for the lives of the sailors on the Great Sea whose ships come close to the perilous rocks of the coastline. With no one to keep watch on the flame, the responsibility has fallen upon me. Help me keep the torch lit by bringing me 5 flasks of oil. We already have them. Praise you, brave druid. The rocks of Westfall Coast shall be lit thanks to your hard work. Many thanks. Many lives will be spared so long as the torch is kept lit. I died needlessly on this very shore. My afterlife plight is to see that no others follow my destiny. Okay. And then we've got the coast isn't clear. You probably noticed all the shipwrecks along the coast. The Great Sea is treacherous indeed. The coast of Westfall needs to be kept clear so that if sailors find their way to our beaches, they are safe. The Maelocks are trouble enough. Our trouble, though, kill 7 Tide Hunters, 7 Warriors, 7 Oracles, 7 Coast Runners. Yep, and then the Coastal Menace. When my life was ended upon the rocks, I had no clue what the afterlife held for me. The lighthouse was black that night because old Merkai had scared the keeper's family off. They returned and relit the flame, but old Merkai coerced the weaker-minded Maelocks to raid the lighthouse with him again. The second time the family was not so lucky, and before my eyes they perished helplessly. Okay. Once again, I did not know really anything about that. There's old Merkai there. I didn't realise he was such a bad little Maelok. You may have noticed I have changed my layout a little bit. I just felt like it was getting a little bit busy, and so I've just moved things down again, how I used to originally have them. And yeah, I've made it like a little darker as well, like around the edges, which I'm really happy with. There's old Merkai. Boom, not a problem. Leather, 5+ spirit. 46 armor, 48 armor, but less strength and agility, yeah. Not for us, but still quite nice. I might actually send them to Mito, my wife's character. Okay, let's see. So the foul-heated Merkai is dead. Well done, Elandril. By your hands, 1 life was laid to rest, but perhaps many more will be saved. The Great Sea, wrought with dangers as it is, shall be a wee bit safer this night, thanks to your heroics. What can we put on? 9 silver, 9 silver, 12 silver. Right, now we're going to kill some normal Maelocks, so it shouldn't be too much of a problem. See how it goes. Yeah, we're doing tons of damage with this buff. It really should not be an issue. I'm just going to absolutely spam Claw. Right, this might be a bear form time. There we go. Then we can go back to cat. Oh gosh, we're nearly dead. Oh god, we died. I was not paying attention. I didn't realise that the poison was ripping through us so much. Oh my gosh. That was very silly of me, wasn't it? Let's hide this. We don't need details for now. Hide details. No, it's slash details. Hide. There we go. That's a bit better. Oh gosh, thank god this is not hardcore. That would have been a very silly death indeed. Yeah, so let me know what you think of the layouts. I've just brought things down a bit. I used to have it like this, and then I brought it up. But I just feel like this feels a bit tidier. And there's sort of more viewing space here. Like, I like these here. I don't know how I used to live with this being all the way up here. Like, now you can just look at everything. Looking at I guess the screens that we played on back then were a lot smaller. So yeah, our level working. It's not super high, but we're getting there. I just I a guide up on Wild Professions, and I've just been seeing what to do. It looks like we're going to be making a lot of embossed leather gloves. I think it might be all the way up to like skill point 100. What I'd like to do is get to the point where we can make gear that's actually good for us. That would be really nice indeed. And then we could... Oh, we lost our buff. Oh, silly MIDI. It's alright, we're still pretty powerful anyway, so we'll just be I was probably just a little bit too brazen with that, to be honest. The buff made me a bit too... what's the word? A bit too... Sorry, a bit too overconfident. Okay. Put that on, put that on. Drink some melon juice. Okay, oh gosh, that's a rare. I will take you any day, thank you. Oh yeah, another add-on I got this class color health bar. I just thought it looked quite nice. And it works on other people as well, so you can dead quickly see what class people are. Right, we got a dagger called Bracklord. It's got strength and agility, but the damage per second is low. Does... You know, that is something I have no idea. Does our weapon does our DPS in cat form, is that affected by the weapon that we use? I'm guessing it must be. Yeah, it must be, right? If you know, let me know. Right, so, yeah, we'll just keep on trucking here. Okay, pop out of cat form. One of them. Should be stealthing more, really, shouldn't I? Just make sure that we've got all of our abilities on. I'm pretty sure we do. Yeah, I think we do. Lovely. Okay. And then into this. Just watch out for that poison. Doesn't rip through us again. Right. Okay, we've pulled a few here. That's quite frustrating. Get a heal on. No. Oh my gosh. Silly, silly me. I am not playing well at all. I don't know why I didn't moonfire instead. I starfired instead of moonfired. What a moron I am. I always feel like I play better when I'm not recording. I know that's a good excuse. oh god, you should see me when I haven't got the camera on. But I don't know. Sometimes I feel like I get like, I don't know, YouTube brain. Still then in the class though, but still that was a very silly mistake. I may well just cut out this this death run, but maybe not. I think if we just hadn't pulled there that extra one, we would have been fine. Just a silly mistake. I should have just moonfired. Oh, now we've got respawns. Drink some water. I'm going to aim for the oracle, I think. Oh, actually, we don't need that. We only need oracles now. So, what we're going to do, we're going to try out aquatic form. And use the water here to get past. Okay. And then, you know what, we will take him. I think we'll be fine. No, 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 don't do that. Don't do that. Right. There we go. I forgot, actually, changing shape. Doesn't that break CC? I should be changing shape when, like, we get Frost Nova and stuff. That's an awful chest. Right, it's probably quicker to use the water. There's our aquatic form, as you can see. We just can't jump out, otherwise it will reset. So we need one more oracle down here, and then yeah, we just need to work our way up this way. So I think Questy has made updates on how much on how they how they set things out on the map. I believe this would have just been spammed with, like, they're everywhere here, and it looks like they've reduced it, which I'm more than, you know, it's probably better overall, and maybe it's a bit less intense on the system, because I don't know whether it was Nebula that was why we were having all those issues with the map opening and sort of messing with the graphics. So, into aquatic form. I'm guessing this is quicker. Are we quicker? Yeah, we swim 50% faster. So we can just ignore all the beach and get to the Murloc Warriors, and then, yeah. Bit of a long journey, But then again, isn't that what Classic WoW is all about? Long journeys. Once we've done this, we are pretty much done with Westfall, and it's probably Redridge where we're going to be heading. We may be at a point where, yeah, some of the actual early quests in Redridge might be a bit low, but we'll do them anyway. It's all good XP. Yeah, and then, yeah, I enjoy Redridge. I've got a lot of good memories there from playing vanilla. Some of the first screenshots I ever took when I think I've told the story before, but when I originally played WoW, I started with 2 school friends. One friend who was still a very good friend of mine. And we didn't know what we were doing, really. What the other fella who we played with, he was one who introduced us to the game. So he was more experienced, but we were all still kind of new and we were still young and stuff like that. So we just, you know, we just messed about and had fun. But I used to have these screenshots of us just all posing on one of the boats near the dock. And it's just a very good, very nice memory. There's a lot of hunters here. Sorry, a lot of warriors here. You are definitely bugged. Look at you at halfway in the... you know what? I'm not going to deal with that. I'm going to pick my fights wisely. Get Thorns back up. Druids are so, like, versatile, aren't they? Like, I was thinking, like, oh yeah, we could go in the water and swim, or we can literally just jump into cat form, and, like, we could prowl about. You know, keep things off us that way. You'll often see people leveling, or grinding, should I say, on these birds here, especially early mages. I think it's also because they drop eggs, which are useful for cooking and stuff. Right, here's another warrior. There's another one down there. We'll grab you. Great, just 2 more of these. There's one there. We might pull the extra guy there. If we take on them. God, there's 3 warriors there. There's one on his own. Come here, you. Might be able to grab him. Yeah. Perfect. And now these last ones, these are super low level up here, these coast runners. And then I think to save you guys from the run all the way back, what I'll do is I'll do that off camera, and either we'll start... what do we do? We might either start the next episode there, or I might just do like a quick cut and just maybe we finish the episode there. Or I could Hearthstone and then just run that way. That might be quicker, actually. So yeah, it's a rainy morning in Westfall, and for once it's not a rainy morning in the UK where we're currently broadcasting from. Actually quite sunny out, which is nice. UK winters are interesting. Like, I think anyone who's not from the UK probably gets this idea, probably because of the way British people talk about the weather, that winters in the UK are like miserable, wet, you know, dark times. And it does get dark early, and it does go, and it's dark quite early in the morning as well. But we have I think, a lot of like bright winter days, and they're some of the best because it's like a little bit chilly, but they have a nice feeling to them. I don't know why. It's not all dark and dreary. I mean, we definitely do have that, you know, that does exist, but it's not all bad. There's like dry, bright winter days are like perfect days for going for like a walk and yeah, getting wrapped up nice and toasty. But I would say, I'm sure many people have heard of this before, but of SAD or SAD, seasonal disaffective, no, not disaffective, seasonal, God, I've forgotten what it stands for, seasonal something depression. It's basically because it's all dark and dreary, and we don't get much sunlight, people's mood dips and stuff like that. I definitely feel that at times. The room at the moment that I'm in is actually a little bit dark, even though it's bright out. Just the way that the house is sort of set up. I've got the front, because of like the way my office is set up, I can see out from the front window onto like the street, and you know, value a little bit of privacy while doing this. So what I do is I have an SAD light, and it gives out a lovely like bright light at a certain, I don't know what the scientific phrase is, but it's like a certain hue, I guess, that is very sort of, I know, very calming, and you know, it feels quite natural. Right, this coast runner is going mad. It's who we need to get. Oh, perfect interception. So I would honestly, if anyone ever struggles with that, I could not recommend them enough. It's one of those things that you hear online, and you know, like a SAD light might be like on I don't know, like promoted on Instagram or I don't know, something like that. You know, you always get like these weird items, and you think, does that work? In this case, I would say is I'm not being sponsored by SAD lights either. I should say. But yeah, I've had a lot of only positives with them, really. Okay, we need one last coast runner. There's one over there. We'll get you. Okay, guys, I will meet you back at the lighthouse to hand in and do our goodbyes. So I will see you in just a moment. And hello, we are back at the lighthouse. I ended up going to Sentinel Hill and running that way. And I skinned a few more boars, kept on working on the professions. So yes, coast isn't clear. Well done, Elandril. You have quite the knack for combat. Thanks to you, the coast of Westfall is a safer place. Right, we got that handed in, and Westfall is complete. I need a screenshot. And let's get something like with the... that, with the lighthouse in it. There we go. Okay, guys and gals, thank you so much for watching this episode of Alandril. It was very Murloc heavy, and we had 2 silly deaths. But we are now done, and we'll be heading into probably Redridge in the next episode. If you want to join us, we are on Mirage Raceway EU. The guild is called Honorbound. Anyone who is a member can invite to Whisper anyone, or you can whisper myself, Alandril, and I will get an invite out to you. Until then, stay safe, love you all, and see you very soon. Bye for now.